So you guys have won the Revolver Golden God for like best live band, but also you make amazing records. Which is your favorite to do? Make the record or perform it live for the bands?
You know what? I'd have to say performing live only because making the record is a lot more difficult. You know, getting in there and having to create this album and stuff like that. I mean, and then we spend so much time. I mean, we spend like close to a year every time, where it's like, 14-hour days for 9 months straight and stuff like that. So it's just a lot more work to create a record than it is once it's done. You just get to go out there and play it live for everyone. So it's the easier part of the job, and I just get to have a little bit more fun with it.
Yeah, and this album's really intricate this time with the guitars and the drums and everything that you put together. What were you going for with this? I know every album is different. What was the feeling you were going for this album?
We wanted to open up some space, kind of make a huge sonically record. We wanted to make it more groove oriented, kind of more basic. We wanted to peel a couple layers off. I mean, we've kind of always just like we start off with a riff, and then we're gonna add one guitar over it, then another guitar, then 5 other vocals on it. We're just like, let's just strip it down. Let's go to bare bones, and just have a heavy, straightforward record.
Nice. And you have the song on the COD. Do you all game? Are you all gamers?
We all dabble a little bit, but Shadows is the one that's like adamant about it. He has like a whole clan and everything. He plays like hours a day and stuff like that. He loves it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we had a question from one of our listeners, Spencer. He said he's personally addicted and obsessed with the video for Seize the Day, and he feels like there's a really strong connection behind it. Can you describe the video? What you were going for with it, just for that fan?
That video actually was probably one of my favorite videos to do. We had like 3 days to do it, which is like the longest we've ever spent on a video. But we just had the song was the lyrics "Seize the Day" and everything like that, before you die and stuff like that. Just have a good time. It's something that is kind of timeless. Everyone's millions of people have said it before and everything like that, but it's something that kind of just rings true. And we wanted to do a kind of video that we grew up seeing in the early 90s and stuff, where like there's a whole storyline to it and everything like that. So in general, it was just a storyline basically of us pretending as if we were hoodlums and grocery store robbers or whatever you want to call it. But then Matt had his wife in the video and stuff like that. So all in all, it was really just another storyline that we kind of came up with for the video to kind of paint a picture of what we were going for lyrically with Seize the Day.
Nice. Now, everyone in the band has a lot of tattoos, as we can see on you. What is your favorite that you have on your body, and why?
I have a few favorites. One is on my chest. Okay. That's the Rev skull and bat wings that I got after he passed. And my second is just a little bit less than that, is my knuckles that say beer and wine.
That's kind of awesome right there. How many tattoos do you have, or do you just count it as one?
It's just kind of like one now.
Giant
I don't know.
One piece at this
I've
point.
Lost count.
Now, is there been any point in your career that you thought the band you just wanted to quit or disband or anything like that, or has it just been going the entire time?
It's been going. I mean, after the Rev pass, there was definitely moments of we didn't know if we were going to be able to continue. Yeah. It wasn't an issue of like I don't want to. It's just like I don't know if I can handle it. Yeah. Those kind of feelings definitely come up, and then you think of it, is it really, is it the right thing to do to continue, or to go the Led Zeppelin route and just not continue as a band. But after the outpour from the Sullivans, their family, and the fact that we had the record already made with the Rev, and all of our fans sending in like letters and all the support that we got, we knew that we had to just, at first it was at least we got to make this record. And then when we made the record, we're like, well, we made the record, let's go tour it, see what happens. And throughout the touring cycle, we started to, we realized that this is the only thing we know how to do. And we came together and helped each other up and we were always been like a family, but it just made it that much stronger, I think, in a lot of ways. So
nice. Another one of our listeners, Ray, wanted to know, what was your first paid gig, and how much did you guys get paid for that?
I don't even remember, man. First paid gig. I mean, before, what do you consider getting paid? Like a case of beer and like $10 or something like that?
That would count. Okay.
Like sometimes you're doing it like, and you're at least getting fed and you're playing a show. You know that I mean, I couldn't pinpoint the first time that happened exactly, but I mean, it's been a long time coming. You definitely gotta put in the time.
Awesome. And then with your album coming out this year, is there any other albums out there that you really liked or were really impressed by this year as well?
This year, yeah. Actually, recently, I don't know, the Ghost record came out. That was an awesome record. We're gonna be touring with those guys in October. I'm really excited about that. What else came out? I mean, it wasn't this year, but a couple years ago when the Mastodon record came out, I loved that. Volbeat's new record is great. It was cool to hear the Kill Switch record that just came out not too long ago with the old singer again. It kind of picked up where they left off at like Alive or Just Breathing to me. So and that just reminded me of like being in high school and stuff like that. So that was cool. Yeah, I mean, those are a few records I've been listening to.
Awesome. And then another listener wanted to know, if there was a zombie apocalypse, who in the band would be the most likely to survive?
I don't know. Most likely to survive a zombie, probably Zach, just because he loves like the zombies the most out of everybody. So he'd figure out. I feel like he's been watching it for a lot longer. He'll figure something out.